What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. My name is of course Paul, and well, I've been asked a lot of questions lately about Instagram, and I figured why not go through what apps I use to edit my photos if I haven't used Lightroom on the MacBook. So without further ado, let's get started. Right, okay, so jumping straight into this. This is the picture I've taken, this is the picture I've decided to use for today's video. So this is the new Lamborghini Aventador S. So this was at Cars and Coffee Liverpool last Sunday. This is the picture that I took. So this is the standard picture that came straight out of the camera before I put it into Lightroom. Now I've also got the same picture on the iPhone. So once I was done editing, if you haven't seen this picture yet, I'll show you now. This is the image that I took, and then this is the final edited version. So as you can see, the car's a nice deep shade of red. I've cut the people out, made it a bit smaller, added my logo into the corner, copyrighted to my name, and you can kind of leave that photo as it is, or you could put a meaningful caption across the middle if you truly wanted to. You could black and white this maybe and turn it into a canvas photo. And then what I can do with this is I can airdrop it straight to my handset from there, and obviously it'll have me watermark on it and be edited the way I've done it in Lightroom. The only problem is with Instagram, Facebook, etc., it'll drop a tiny bit of the quality out. This is why I like to keep the main photo so that there's no quality missed whatsoever. So as you can see, the Lamborghini logo is really clear in the picture, along with the brake disc. And if we jump into how I use my iPhone, now obviously for this I'm using the jet black iPhone 7. Sometimes I do when I'm at Cars and Coffee. This is the phone I'll whip out and take pictures with. Let's jump into the iPhone now, and I'll show you how I make a similar picture from the picture that I've sent to the iPhone. Right, okay, so jumping straight in to the apps that I use on my iPhone for when I'm doing edits. Okay, so adding that photo into Camera Plus, we click edit, and it pops it all up. As you can see, it's back to the way it was. So what I first do is I'll go to crop, and then what I'll do is I'll pull down on that, bring that down ever so slightly. I'll bring that up a little tiny bit, not too much though, and I'll click done. Although that's not what I wanted to do, but I'll click edit again, go back into it, and as you can see, it still saves where the crop is. Okay, so then I'll leave the likes of the clarity on this bit, because what I'll do is I'll click on the lab at the bottom. Okay, and then it brings up another set of toggles at the very top here, just above it. So then what I do is you got Clarity Pro at the very top, so I click on Clarity Pro, and then it brings up intensity and a vibrancy boost, and obviously brings it up as a bar. So obviously if I click that and start toggling through, you have to see it's making the car nice and deep. Then you got the cars a lovely nice deep red, so you just boost up the little vibrancy just ever so slightly, not too HDR looking, and click the little tick. And then what I do is I come down a bit further and I go to sharpen, and then I just bring that up ever so slightly, not too much, and then I go to brightness and control just to see what each way does for me. Lowering the brightness down just brings the card out to a nice deep red, bringing the contrast out not so much, and then bringing it up a little tiny bit. Yeah, click the tick on that one. And then I bring it over to highlights and shadows, not too blown out. I don't want the highlights to be too blown out on the picture. And then shadow detail, put ever so much, a little tiny bit of shadow, just ever so slightly back into the picture, and there we go. And then I put a little tiny bit of a vignette the other way, so it's darkened a little bit, and there we go. That's from Camera Plus. I click done, and then you click save in the center, and it saves straight to your camera roll. Warning though, the size of the picture, it could take a little bit of time to save, but just give it time, it'll save. Also do try and use Snapseed every now and again. However, I can find that I can get most of my controls done and the little tiny bit of editing that I want to get done in Camera Plus, but I do use Snapseed every now and again. Another one that I love using at the minute is lens distortions. Now what you can do is you can do light hits, you can do fog, you can do a shimmer, legacy. So let me just show you exactly what you can do. So if I go for an orange light hit, like a lens flare, put that in the corner as if the sun is shining behind it. You can put it across the car, although it looks a bit weird. You can move it up, you can move it down, you can put it anywhere you like. Obviously that looks quite nice there, as if the sun is actually setting behind it. So if I leave that one in, maybe you just click the little top bit. There's a lot you can do. You get a lot of free stuff when you first start. Obviously there's different things, there's add-ons you can buy. However, I just like using it every now and again. An image is saved. Obviously don't forget to use hashtag lens distortions when you're adding it into your Instagram. If I want to put a little tiny bit of text on the photo, or if I want to add my watermark back in, I'll use Fonto. So if I go to photo albums, go to moments or camera roll, whatever I've saved it in, and there's the picture itself that I've just edited. Put that over and you can move that up. You can change the text font. So if we click on, say, Chunky 5, click done, move it across, let's have a style, let's go for some white stroke, let's put it in black, and let's move that up a little bit so it highlights it in the black. Put that over the center, and obviously let's change that font, Langdon maybe, yeah, that's a nice one. Obviously you can just insert whatever you want across the top of it. If you go back to style, you can obviously take, let's not take that out, let's take out the black, and then see, you can have stuff like that where it's see-through. Across it you can change the colours, you can change the colour of the background. So let's go to style again, let's go stroke, let's go white, let's up that a little tiny bit, let's go done, centre it ever so slightly. You can obviously make it bigger, smaller, whatever you want to do with it, put it in the corner, etc. And then it's literally you click the button at the bottom, save it to your camera roll, and that is done. But then what else I actually do love using at the moment is obviously Instagram itself. I make sure that it's formatted to the size that I want it, and then I click edit again, and what I'll do is I'll come all the way across to sharpen it, and I'll sharpen it ever so slightly, not too much because the tire looks a bit done. Let's put another little bit of a vignette on there just to crispen it up, and just round that off nicely, structure it a little bit too. So as you can see, when you click on it, normally it gives you a preview of what you've done. There's not an awful lot that I've done to this picture, but that's what I've been able to do just with the apps that I've used. If you go onto Instagram, as you're watching this video, this picture will be live on Instagram. Please consider dropping a like on it, and also don't forget to drop me a follow. I'll put this picture on the screen so you can see it properly. Now we've done the editing, now we've done a bit of lens distortion, a little lens flare and stuff like that, guys. But that's what I use to edit my photos. If I haven't used Lightroom on the computer, I'll use the apps that are on my phone that are available for free right now on the App Store. Apart from Camera Plus, I think Camera Plus has got a bit of a cost to it, but for everything that you're getting, guys, it's perfect. Well everyone, really hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching as always. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, hit that notification bell so you get notified about new videos that go live on this channel. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you all in my next video. Take care everyone. Thanks so much. All photos, and then we click on the picture that I want. So click that, import it in, go to edit. I don't tend to touch any of the, in fact that's the wrong photo, that's not the one I wanted.